Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Liv, and today we'll be doing a new kind of video. So I've only liked K-pop since September, I believe. So like, I don't know. I have liked K-pop for 10 months now, which is really crazy to say. And I have bought not that many albums, but I have bought albums. So I'm gonna go through all of my albums and all of my K-pop merch that I have in the order that I got them in. Also, my head is really hurting and I'm listening to background music. We know the drill. Let's get into it. But wait, pause what you're doing. Look at me. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're not already, because be a part of this big K-pop family, which I'm also account head, and I'm seeing him in September. Oh my god. Let's get into it. Also, if you're wondering, all my K-pop merch is on that shelf. Okay, so obviously my first ever K-pop group that I ever started liking, which if you've followed me for a while now, you would know it is Stray Kids. And actually my first bit of like real authentic K-pop merch was my Stray Kids sweatshirt, which unfortunately it is in the wash, but even if it was clean I probably wouldn't take it out to show you. If I have a picture, I don't know if I do, I'll put it up right here so you can see what it looks like. I was honestly really shocked with the quality because I thought it would be a lot better than what it was, but I still wear it like all the time, so yeah. Around the time that I started listening to K-pop, Stray Kids just came out with 8, which I still have not gotten that album yet. Probably will, maybe one day. But my first ever K-pop album that I ever got was Hop. This is the regular version. I got this for Christmas. I also got this little like Hyunjin one, which I mainly only got it for the photo cards, but it's fine. I also love displaying it on my shelf. Also, I'm reorganizing all my K-pop stuff, so that's why I thought this would be a good time to just clear it off and reorganize, but also make this video at the same time. Also for Christmas, I got this Stray Kids photo card binder, and I have a whole bunch of Stray Kids Lomo cards. I obviously know that these are not real authentic photo cards, but I still really like Lomo cards just because they're not like the best quality, which means like if I lost one of them, like I wouldn't care as much because they're not as expensive, because like you pay like $20 to $30 for one album, you only get like 2 or 3 photo cards when you can get a whole pack of like 50 of them from Amazon that are like $2. And then around after Christmas, I think I got a lot of Christmas money, so I wanted to spend it, and I got Hop Hip Tape, which this is my favorite version of like the Hot albums they made. I love this version so much. I love the concept of it a lot more than the regular version. I'm not saying I didn't like it, it's just like I love the concept more. I also got the Unhypen Romance Untold album, like the vinyl. It's over there, and I really do not feel like taking it out, so we're just gonna leave that there. Also got a Jungkook pop figure that same day, but like I'm not really including it because I don't really listen to BTS anymore. Okay, and then I don't even know when, but I'm kind of going on because I kind of have like an idea of when I got these albums. I just started listening to Tomorrow by Together, which I listened to Unhypen. I started listening to Unhypen before Tomorrow by Together, but I could never find any albums in stores. But I remember going to Walmart one day, and I really wanted to get these 2 Tomorrow by Together albums, so I got Minnesota. This is the Minnesota 3 Tomorrow, and I also got Free Fall, which is I believe Minnesota 2. I could be completely wrong with that one, but I actually gave that album to my sister because like these Minnesotas, I could be wrong, but they all are like themed off of one member, not just like everybody. And I did get Hyun Kai, which was my sister's bias, so I gave him to her. But this album, how it works is that it came with a whole bunch of postcards of the member that you pulled, and I got Subin, which he's my bias wrecker, so I kept him. And I even hung up a few of the posters with the postcards on my wall, also that little mini poster. And I actually did, my mom actually got me and my sister each a CD player, so now we just like, I can actually use the CDs that I have, because pretty much every album I have, I'm pretty sure, yeah, pretty sure every album that I own has a CD in it, so yeah. Next album that I purchased was ATEEZ, it's upside down. Wait, no, it wasn't. ATEEZ Golden Hour Part 2, and I'm so excited because they're coming out with Part 3 soon. And they're having a pop-up store, but the pop-up store that's closest to me is in Springfield, and that's like an hour away from me, so I might not be able to go. Really unfortunate, I know. I got really excited when I got this because every time I'd go to Walmart, I'd always see this exact same album just sitting on the shelf. You know, I felt bad because what if Mingy wasn't there? And actually, I pulled two Mingy cards out of like, I think there's like 4, 6, 5 in them. And this one's like one of my favorite photo cards of all time. Also, I'm listening to Gnarly right now, which is such a good song. And I love Cat's Eye so much. There's a K-pop game that I play on Roblox. And Cat's Eye is in the K-pop game, and I'm just like confused because Cat's Eye is not K-pop. Like, yes, Yoonchae is South Korean, but that doesn't mean that it's a K-pop group because nobody else is Korean. I don't know, it's a whole thing. But let's get back to the video. Next, I believe, is Easter, and I did not get any albums for Easter because I didn't ask for any albums for Easter because Easter is not about like gifts and Easter baskets and stuff. But the Easter Bunny was so nice to me, and he got me this Stray Kids book. It's not like an official K-pop book, but it's really cool. I actually read this and I really liked it. I think it came out around Rockstar because this is the last album that's in the book, Rockstar. Actually, what date does it have a date? I don't think it has a date, but it has a whole bunch of information about Emery member like Chanbin, okay? And it has like information about how they debuted and like about the show and like JYP and stuff, and I just thought it was like such a cool thing. And it's really hard for me to say that I had no clue this existed because if I knew this existed I would have gotten it so much longer ago. Next is my birthday, and I didn't get anything really K-pop related for my birthday besides 2 really special items. I got my Hyunjin doll from Idol Dollhouse, and he is right there, little baby. Also, my room's a mess, but I'm not gonna take him down just because like I like keeping him there. But I also got my first ever light stick, which was the Stray Kids Nachembong version 2. This was like one of my most favorite things that I've ever gotten in my life. I don't know why it's so bright. Also, the battery is like kind of dying, but I have Foxony. He's not my bias. Everyone knows that Hyunjin is my alt bias of all time, but I also really love Foxony as a Skizoo. But yes, also there's hello? Also, if I ever made a video about pronouncing Stray Kids' names wrong, I am so sorry. Me and my sister both thought that Bang Chan, like Chan, the leader, all my friends and family thought, like, the people who like Stray Kids thought that it was Ban Chan, but it's actually Bang Chan. I feel lied to. It's fine, but this will not be my last light stick. Also, I keep it displayed on my shelf like this because I don't want to like make it fall over and break it. Also, I will make a bow for it one day and maybe customize it. I don't know, but I really want like a light stick from each of the groups that I stan, and I stan like 10 groups right now, so that's kind of a lot of money. I want the P1 Harmony light stick right now. Like, I'm listening to Duh by P1 Harmony. My favorite P1 Harmony song right now is Pretty Boy. I used to think that Jiyoung was my bias wrecker, but I think Jiyoung is my bias wrecker, but I think I'm double biased with Kyo and Theo. Okay, so I didn't buy any more albums or get any more albums until a few weeks ago. We went to the mall, and it was a little bit after my birthday, and I wanted to spend some of my birthday money because my family likes to give a lot of money instead of like presents, and there had been like obviously things that I had wanted to buy, so I went to the store and bought them. The first thing I got was at Barnes & Noble's was Unhypen Orange Blood. One of my favorite albums, I feel like. Mortal has just been one of my favorite Unhypen songs right now. I just dropped it, but Mortal has been one of my favorite Unhypen songs right now. I can't get it out of my head. A flower is more beautiful, for its bloom is not eternal. I know that now. One of my favorite lines of all time. I don't even know what it means basically. Just, Jake, you did so good with that line. Oh my god. Anyways, next album that I bought, which I bought these both at the same store. I bought both of these albums at Target, but like I kind of bought them at the same time, so I'm just going to show you them at the same time. Also, yeah. Zero Base 1, this is Blue Paradise. I don't know what version this is, because I know there was 2 versions. I got like I think this is just like the blue version, and then I got Spill the Feels Carrot version by 17. And for all of the Spill the Feels albums by 17, they all come with a mini album, like a mini little photo card album with a whole bunch of photo cards. And I'm telling you, if I would have pulled the Minghao, if I would have pulled him, I would have cried. But I did get Dino, which he is in my biased line. I always go back and forth between my biases and 17 because there's 13 members, and I think they're all hot in their own unique way. But I think my biases will go CA definitely on top, Wonu, Mingyu, and then Dino, maybe. Something like that. But I literally screamed because I pulled Wonu and CA in this album, which one of the best days of my life. Okay, now to my most recent album. So I have been wanting Sanctuary by Tomorrow Bed Together for such a long time now, and I wanted specifically the love version. I believe it's the love version, but I did in fact get it. I just think this concept is so cute, and like that's so adorable. And the stickers are so cute. And if you guys know me, you know that I literally love Bumgyu with all my heart, and I wanted Bumgyu so bad. This album came with 2 photo cards, and both photo cards were Bumgyu. Here's one Bumgyu photo card. This came from the Minnesota 3 because I pulled Subin. And then here's the other Bumgyu card. There's no card here because I just need another Tomorrow Bed Together card because I don't like having like this, like 2 different groups on the same page. Also, maybe one day, like for like a shorter kind of video, I'll do like a photo card tour because she's getting a little bit thick. Like I think I have like over 40 something now, which is like really cool. And now onto my last album, my most recent album, Orange Blood. I honestly think this is my most favorite and hyphen album like of all time besides Orange Blood. I think they're actually both tied right now. But I had a little bit of problems with this album. So when I ordered it, I'm gonna put it, I'm just gonna try to put a picture of the listing right here. I bought both of these albums, Sanctuary and Dark Blood, off of Amazon. And I thought I was getting like this really pretty new red version of this album. Like I thought it was so pretty, and I wanted it because one of the main reasons why the CD's not in here, because I think it's in my CD player right now. One of the main reasons why I wanted this album was for the CD. And I was so confused when my package came, and it was like a little bubble mail that was like this thick, and it felt like there was a little box of Lomo cards in the thing. I pull out the box, and this is what shows up. Obviously there's photo cards in here, and I open it and I'm just so confused because it came with a photo card of each member. So like these two, not this one came with the other, like the actual Dark Blood album. This one, not that one, that's a different album. Oh, that was Orange Blood. And then these two, that one, and that one. And then I also got 2 random photo cards, which I think this is so weird because I've bought in 3 like in hyphen related things, and I thought it was really creepy because I don't know why I get like I don't know, but when I bought Orange Blood, I pulled my 2 photo cards that I pulled were Heesung and Sunwoo. And then in this little set, the 2 mystery photo cards came with Heesung and Sunwoo. And this one came with like these weird photo cards. I don't know if they're actual photo cards. I don't know if I got ripped off or not because like the CD sounds amazing. I got these like little thin, they're like clear plasticky thing. I got 3 of them. I got Sunwoo, Heesung, and Jake. Like I'm not complaining. I love Heesung and Sunwoo, but like isn't that a little bit weird that I keep pulling the same 2 people? But anyways, back to like this whole thing. When I opened it, I was genuinely so confused because I kept looking at the listing and I was like, this is not what I ordered. Because on the listing, it came with the full. You could pick from the full version, the half version, or the new version. And I picked the new version. And I didn't even know that this was real. I thought that this was fake, but it literally says B-Lift on the back. And it wouldn't have B-Lift if it wasn't real. I'm also fidgeting with my earrings, that's why you just heard that. But I thought I got ripped off because I was like, there's no way I just paid like $20 for just photo cards. But because I already opened it, like tore off all the paper and stuff because I was actually really curious in what it was in, I could not return it. So my mom was so kind enough and she actually rebought the same exact thing, and look what showed up. This album. But I was so confused because it doesn't come with the poster, no like no like postcard. Like the photo cards, they didn't really look like photo cards, and they didn't even come in the actual album. They came in like the ceiling that this came in, but they were just like stuck right there. And then the album came with another ceiling, so I feel like that was just like an Amazon thing. I don't know, maybe I'll get the full version. I kind of want the full version. Maybe I'll get that instead. But yeah, that was my whole little photo card / album tour. I think actually because this video is kind of short, I'm gonna do like a like as a little bonus, I'll do like a photo card tour. I kind of want to do this quick though because I don't want to be here all night because it's already like 8 something, and I kind of like going to bed early on school nights, and because this is Tuesday and my last day of school is next Monday, which is horrendous. But yeah, anyways, so first photo card we have, these are all in age order, I believe. They're all in age order by albums that I started to stan, so like Stray Kids and Hyphened, My Best Together, so on. But let's start. First we have Bang Chan. No one heard that. Bang Chan. And we have Lino. This is actually not even a real photo card. So I went on Etsy and I found these photo cards. And we know it's not real now. These photo cards are appealing. I really like this card and I picked out a few. I'll show you the other ones because like I knew these were not real because this is not the backing of a Stray Kids photo card. This photo card came from Hop, like the regular version, and this one came, no, this, I think I opened this one. I think I opened this one in the hip tape version. Like I have a lot of these albums were unboxings, so yeah. And then next page I have Summon and Lino, and then Felix and Chembin. I really want to get like another Stray Kids album one day. Maybe I will. This is one of like the special like kind of, I don't know what these are called. This is not even the card. This is not even the right card that I was talking about. I'll explain it after. And then here is my Hyunjin baby. And then these 2 cards are off of Etsy, as well as this one. I also have another one that's on my school bag. Next page we have Han and Felix. And then we have Ian and another Ian. This one's from Etsy. Okay, and then we have these special cards, which these were the cards that came in like the little envelopes. This little envelope from the Hop hip tape version. And I believe every album came with 4 of them. And I was really confused about them because I think they're cool and all, but I would never like actually put them on my bag or something. I just thought they were kind of like a little bit weird. But I got Hyunjin, with the curly hair, which is my dream photo card. I want a curly hair Hyunjin card so bad, so maybe I'll buy another Hop album one day. Maybe. I don't want to risk any duplicates, so maybe not. I don't know. Then we have Summon and Ian. Now for Hyphen, I have this weird little plastic card that came in Dark Blood. And then I have this one, Heesung from Orange Blood, and this Heesung that was a mystery card from this Dark Blood pack. If I say Dark Blood pack, you'll know what I mean. And then these 2 Dark Blood pack. This one's from the Dark Blood like album thing, the plastic cards, like one of the plastic cards. This one is Orange Blood, and this is like a mystery from the Dark Blood pack. And then 2 from the the pack. Oh my god, I'm being so annoying right now. Also, I'm stuttering a lot. And then this is the pack, and then an Etsy card, which I'm surprised it hasn't peeled yet, but this is what the back looks like. See, they're not real, and I wish I didn't know that because I paid like $2 a piece for each of the cards. Okay, now on to Tomorrow By Together, which I don't have many cards of, but I have a Subin card from Minnesota 3, and then Bumgyu, another Bumgyu from the Sanctuary Love version, the Star Chapter. And then ATEEZ, Hongjoon. This is from my one and only Golden Hour, like my only ATEEZ album. Hongjoon, Seonghwa. I believe these are in age order. I could be wrong. Mingi, 2 Mingi cards. This is from Etsy. And this is like a little, this is like a freebie that I got from Etsy. I don't know what it is, but it's Mingi, so I put it in there. It's sticky. I think it's a tattoo, which I would never put Mingi on my arm just because like that's a little bit weird. But then we have, I'm missing an ATEEZ card because I know that I have a Wooyoung card. That's a problem. Yeah, because like every ATEEZ, both my ATEEZ album, like my ATEEZ album came with 5 photo cards and there's only 4. I need to look for that. But then we have my 17 cards, D8 and Wonu. These are from my only 17 album, and then I have Sungkwan, and I also got Vernon, but I gave that to my sister because that's one of her biases. And then my Zero Base 1 cards. Okay, I have a confession to make. I still do not know every member of Zero Base 1. I was hoping that I'd get Ricky and Matthew. I made a mistake in my video calling these both Taeray, which I believe this card is Taeray. That one. I have no clue who this is, and I don't want to look it up. So, whoever that is. Yeah, I have them both, and then I believe those are my only 4. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, this, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I might need to make it 2 parts because I really don't feel like editing that long. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already, which please do. Subscribe if you haven't already, obviously not forcing, but I'm kind of close to 600, so maybe. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.